Starting from $0 with a brand new automation agency, I knew one thing: I could not go after everyone. So that's why I picked three niches where I could iterate fast. The three niches are coaches, marketing agencies, and consultants. Here I'm going to list the reasons why I picked those three and how I plan to win with them. This video isn't just theory, I'm documenting the real process behind building something from zero. What's working, what's not working. So if you're building something similar, this might save you some time, money, or pain. Let's get into the video. Let's start with coaches, and this one was an obvious one to me because I'm going to show you why it's an obvious one. Anyways, here is it: coaches and why they're good for, and why. Let me highlight this: why they're good for automation, right? The thing is, coaches are usually like just one person. They're usually like maybe one or two. Like they're not usually like a big company, and they're mostly digital. That's why I picked them. Anyways, they wear too many hats: coach, marketer. Oh, they wear too many hats: coach, marketer, admin, closer. And I feel like automation will help them, like, you know, ease the burden that they've carried on the shoulders. So, what can you automate with coaches? You can automate invoice on distant invoices. You can literally like pitch them anything. Like just you can pitch. Sorry, what am I talking? Uh, you can pitch them. All right, you can pitch invoice automation. I can spell invoice, man. That's crazy. Invoice automation and lead gen, CRM. You can literally like, go through the list of any automation that you can find on the internet and you can pitch it to them. And coaches will just fit that. They're very general, but yet they're so. And the thing is, there are a lot of them. That's why so general yet so so like specific. That's what I was trying to say, specific. Anyways, and also another reason why I chose coaches is high value per client, and that means you can sell them on one automation, and you can, and if it saves, if let's say you have an automation, right, and it saves them, let's say 5,000 hours in 3 months or whatever, and it saves them let's say 10K each month, then you can easily charge 2,500 or something like that, close to. And that's a really good price for just one client. And there are lots of them. So imagine how easy it is to just scale with picking coaches. And that's one of the reasons why I picked them. Yeah, again, I mentioned they're often like the only ones running the company or their business. So you only have them to deal with. Yeah, there's no team, and they rely on tools. So that means when you're pitching them a tool, they'll most likely, or not all of them, again, it's a numbers game. If you message 1,000 coaches, maybe it's 80 will reply. So not all of them, but again, they're more likely to um, be the only one running the show. Yep, and again, another reason is they require scheduling, follow-ups, content. This is all things that automation like agencies and automation engineers or people that run automation agencies, like these are things that they all know how to do. So why not? I just feel like coaches are the richest niches in I can go into for AI automation. But since it's one of the three I picked, I'm still gonna give the other two a fair chance. Yeah, and most of them are non-technical and overwhelmed by tech, and you become the bridge. I feel like that explains itself. Yeah, the sell automation, and automations help create more client touch points without more effort. Again, you just automate it, and you can what coaches want is to like ease the effort between them and the client, and automation just does that easily. And The thing is, if you frame it in a way that is presentable and is very juicy that they can't resist, I think you're definitely gonna find a lot of clients in coaching, the coaching niche specifically. And again, you can see the coaches is not even coaching is a general niche. There's like business coaches, life coaches, fitness coaches. It is infinite. I'm looking like the I started my code email what's it? Yeah, my niche net. I started my cold email campaign like 2, 3 weeks ago, and I've been more I've like been like I'm getting more to like towards speaking coach as my main and only specific niche because there's just so I feel like they're just so under I don't know. I just like the idea of using a coach like targeting coaches in my own niche anyways. And yeah, most of them are buried in admin work and automation is the only way they can stop being the bottleneck. You can use this as a present them like automation can expand your bottleneck and make you have more clients and ease your stress. Anyways, that's yeah. Okay, I wanted to share my coaching leads here. These are the ones I've sent emails to. It's automated, so don't be. I also showed how I automated like sending out cold emails in my previous videos. You can check that out in my YouTube. I don't know. But anyways, just like again, marketing, advertising, management consulting, and coaches leads. So the second niche that I'm targeting is marketing and advertising agencies. One of the reasons is they run client campaigns a lot. So follow-up processes, CRMs, onboarding, easy target market for automation agency, like very easy. So anything that has to do with flows and processes and marketing agencies are there. And also another reason is they're digital. Like they already believe in leverage and tech, so they're primed to say yes. They are already digital, so why not just like go for them? You know what I'm saying? And many serve multiple clients, and yeah, like marketing agencies have like a lot of clients, like especially ones that are small to mid size. They probably have like 10, 20 clients on their book already. So why not like just pitch them like you can save them stress with specific automations? And the thing is, I know there are automations out there that target marketing agencies, not that can do what is needed for marketing agencies. But the thing is, I have not built them. What I'm focused on right now is getting clients, and I'm just trying to like get the clients first, and then figure out what I will like build in the business. You know what I'm saying? And also automating lead gen and reporting. I built a lead gen magnet on my YouTube, and I showed you the process of how I did it. So again, lead gen, they need leads for their business, they need clients. So any way they can ease that process of getting clients and leads. And marketing agencies are ROI focused. Every business is ROI focused, but you get the point. If you present it in a way that this saves you so hours, this saves you an average of something per month, then yeah, they're most likely to buy it. Oops. And yeah, like like marketing agencies, they're already sold on the tech. They're already sold on tech. They are digital. That's why, and that's why like they believe in systems. So why not go for them? And they don't build like the systems for themselves, and that's why they are ripe for automation. So reach out to any one of the coaches or marketing agencies that you know. And the last one is management and consulting firms, gold mine. The thing is, there are other two. They're like they're other. It's other for marketing. Sorry, for consulting firms to buy it because some of them they don't actually believe. I know in my experience, in my very little experience, they don't actually trust you yet. And because you're solo and you're raw and you're yeah, bootstrapping everything by yourself, they won't likely believe you. But I think they're also a good. If you can learn one of them, I think that they'll definitely pay you a lot. So yeah, I ticket services. So yeah, exactly what I was trying to say. If you land one, let's just say you are set for 2 months, because they'll pay you big with any automation that you that you build for them. So yeah, very very like rich niche. It is the opposite of coaches where there are lots of coaches, but they won't pay you as, let's say the coaches they'll pay you 2.5 or 1.5 or whatever, 500. But consulting firms, this is from what I've like studied and my research, they'll pay you probably 10K easily, 15K at all these like prices that's for bigger automation like experts or nerds or people that have more experience basically. Yep, and they're often old school and unleveraged tech-wise. This was the reason why I said like they're not likely to believe you because you are bootstrapping everything. You look raw. You're not like packaged properly. So that's why they're very old school. So and they're not digital. So they're not likely to bite into your idea yet. What I was mentioning earlier again. Yeah, they do lots of documentation, onboarding, and CRM. But the thing is, again, they are not digital as we are. It's most likely paperwork, and if you have proof of work, like proof you have done something similar with a big company, I think most consulting firms will buy it. So for beginners, the reason why I'm doing it is because if I'm lucky enough to get one of them, this will be able to apply easily to coaches and um, marketing agencies. So again, great candidates for client facing and internal workflows. You can most of the automation you will probably pitch market consulting firms are internal workflows. Yeah, so and they're not exposed to outside, like the internet and mostly internal tools that the data are really structured. And yeah, charge premium rates for your service. Easy. I know this because I read, I've done research, I've seen people like talk about it and the way they talk about it. Rich opportunities for automation industries. And I hope one day I'm able to land one and talk you through the process. Fingers crossed. And also, many consultants hate the business of running a business. Automation helps smooth ups. So the reason what this is trying to say is like they hate the idea of like having another business run a business. So they, what I'm trying to say is they hate the idea of a business running their own business. So automation is basically one way of smoothing out like their operations because they're consultants and they already understand sales. They already understand like you need a funnel of things to go through. So if you show them like a no code to like make.com, they understand funnels already. So why not just pitch them the services? And I think they are a great niche to target, honestly. If these three are very relatable to you or they look like some the niches that you target, honestly go for them. I think there's a pie for everyone on this big cake of niches. So here are my leads that I've already targeted: coaches, management and consulting leads, marketing and advertising. The reason why it's so low is because I only have one inbox, sorry, one domain, and that domain only has one inbox. So I'm trying to limit how frequent I send. And the thing is, I want to send as much as possible. So until I get another domain that I can send as many as I can without budging about the um without budging about being blacklisted with that domain on particular um you know on particular like company sites, or maybe your domain has a low ranking in Google's whatever. Until I can get to that um, position, I would like slowly um, send out my emails in batches and batches and batches, because it's been 2 weeks, right? I don't want to pay for the premium like instantly, and like all these code campaign platforms, they're very expensive for me. So I would just rather do it with make.com by the free tier. And yeah, those are the 3 niches I'm targeting. And if this is helpful for you, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Good day.